Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekah Korash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready concepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the whole elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening learning, the few sisters who are listening learning. I'm Isaiah from Jim Orlando Camp, coming at you another lesson. And truth, fact, faith, and edification, another day of edification, Lord willing, this be edifying. So, tremble ye women that are at ease. Lord willing, this be edifying. And this is for educational purposes only. This is copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I had to walk outside my hotel for a moment just so I could give myself a breath because I've literally been crying all day. I'm cried out. I don't know how much more fight I have left in me. I've been fighting hard for about 4 years now. I'm tired. To the person who scammed me out my house, if you see this, I can't let my baby see it. I want to give up. I want to give up so bad, but I can't because I'm all they have. But I'm scared. I'm so scared, y'all. I'm sorry. I told y'all I wasn't going to get on this mother sucker crying. But I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. All my savings are almost depleted. Staying in a hotel is not cheap no matter how much you do. No matter what coupons you use or whatever, paying daily for a hotel will never be cheap. But I can't go to the shelter and the thought of losing my animals is killing me. The thought of my children in a shelter kills me. I've lost so many families and so much because of this person who decided to scam me for no reason. I'm sorry. How do you sleep? How do you do people like this? Everything I ever worked for is gone and I'm losing it slowly. Everything is in storage. My children are also losing their sanity because they're toys and we're all stuck in one spot, y'all. I'm losing my complete sanity right now. I want to feel like a girl again, y'all. I want to dress up and I want to look pretty too sometimes. But I'm in survival mode all day, every day. And I genuinely just don't know. Like, I just don't know what else to do. I've done everything right. I've kept peace. I've kept positivity, but nothing's working. So I'm sorry.
She did everything but seek Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Said she did everything but seek the Lord. And that's the problem.
Sorry if I came on here ruining y'all day or whatever. But I just needed a vent because I don't have family and I don't have nobody else to vent to. So, yeah. For those who have been following me and staying along and cheering me on, I thank you guys more than anything. And if you're new, hi. I'm usually not like this. But y'all, I'm so scared. I am scared. I've been keeping a straight face and I've been pulling myself up by my bootstraps, but my boots got holes in them now and the straps is missing.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing of McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even... I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fries?
What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you...
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7th.
Listen, it's not my problem.
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help him. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings if they're not eating at McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let you...
No. He's not finna eat that at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
So you telling me that I gotta bring... So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to mother. You had them other kids. They're your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Please,
How do that look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
you know I get food stamps on the 11th.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah,
do I look like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy.
You a good daddy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're foolish in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I could maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the all like going to my mother account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings, dog. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They my so that means
Yeah.
I take care of them.
So don't. No, I didn't say you had to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them.
You see, this is why the Lord set up laws for so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. And a woman should be with one man her whole life. And if she have kids, all those kids should be from that one man. Okay? This is a problem, man. This is a problem with so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Now, she want to put all those problems on him, and that's not his responsibility. But this is what wickedness promotes here in Babylon the Great and throughout the 4 corners of the earth, man. Because of the wicked rulers who's in rulership.
Food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel away about me, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Send him down
room.
to the car. He ain't even got to eat in front of his brothers. He come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here.
Bro,
Give it here.
Kids,
Give it here.
You sound stupid.
He ain't eating this. You.
Why did you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish is like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that. Dumb, dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Buy stupid. Thought I was finna take that today. Yeah, I had another thing for him today. No.
You see? Hey, man. Tremble, you women die at ease.
Food assistance programs are a lifeline for thousands of Oklahomans, but more often...
You remember she said, I don't get my stamps till 11. Well, check this out.
More often, rather, these government benefits are disappearing, and they're taken right from your account before you even know what happened.
Tonight, our In Your Corner team takes a look at this crime that is on the run.
The cost of living is rising at a record rate, but more and more Americans are paying an even steeper price after checkout. Catherine Henderson and her family of 5 relies on SNAP benefits. Earlier this month, she received bad news at the grocery store.
I got like a little receipt that was like, there's only like $20 in here. And I was like, that's not right, because today was the day it was supposed to deposit.
1,000 or so in government assistance dollars was missing, taken by somebody out of California. A call to DHS revealed a troubling trend, potentially at local big box chains.
Had skimmers on their self-checkouts, and people have been stealing SNAP numbers through the skimmers. And that's apparently they took a lot of people's out all at once.
Skimmers are a problem that's widespread across the metro, with Oklahoma City police putting out a warning just a couple weeks back.
They never even realize that there's a skimmer attached to that sometimes, because they really disguise them quite well. It's very difficult to avoid. Really, your best tactic is just to monitor your statement.
But those on SNAP are particularly vulnerable. Catherine learned she wouldn't get any money back, leaving her family in a tight spot.
They told us that they're not going to reimburse for this situation.
How reliant are you on these benefits?
Incredibly. Yeah, that's why one little slip, 1 month without it, and it's like, oh gosh, what are we going to do? You know.
The government will fail you. You trust in your government will fail you. The Lord already said it.
Problem plagues those on government assistance coast to coast. In our investigation, we found alerts out of Arizona, Wisconsin, Maryland, Washington, D.C., California, Florida, and Illinois in just the last few months, all reporting a rise in SNAP theft, where skimmers were to blame. Oklahoma DHS...
Did you see that? You see how they put a scammer over top of the machine? They slick with it. And this is still judgment from Yahweh Shema Bashai, no matter what, man. No matter how you look at it, it's judgment from the Lord. Because our people trust in the government, man. They trust in the system. The Lord said that they take a covering, but not of his spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
In SNAP theft, where skimmers were to blame. Oklahoma DHS responding with a statement that reads in part, quote, like the rest of the country, Oklahoma consumers have seen an increase in card skimming. Later adding, quote, unfortunately, EBT cards and benefits are not insured by the federal government, and lost or stolen benefits cannot be replaced.
We are trying so hard to...
Meaning, Catherine's family and many more must find a way to make it the rest of the month.
I'm sure we could get through this. We could white knuckle and figure it out. But there are definitely people who cannot, and I don't know what they're doing right now.
Oklahoma DHS advises customers to speak with store attendants prior to purchase to make sure those terminals have not been tampered with. You may also consider changing out your PIN numbers periodically. And if you feel you have been targeted and are a victim, you'll need to contact Conduit there at the number on your screen and cancel your card immediately and get it replaced. You can also visit their website. We have more information at kfor.com.
Intended to help families is being stolen by thieves. These are food stamps and cash benefits and amounts to hundreds of thousands of dollars. WMAR2 News' Mallory Safaste was among the first to report this issue, and she has since learned that reported losses this year are triple what they were for all of last year. She has more on how victims are having to work to protect their benefits, because if it matters to you, it's a matter for Mallory.
And this is July 26, 2022.
The state isn't replacing these stolen benefits. We know they can. California and D.C. are doing it. But the Maryland Department of Human Services says money hasn't been appropriated to help these people.
And this is happening. This is happening worldwide in the U.S. wide in this country, all over. It's happening everywhere, man. You know what this is? This is Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Taking away the comfort of food, man. Okay? Taking away the comfort.
For victims, that means not paying rent for a month, relying on food banks, and hoping it doesn't happen again.
It's 12 o'clock. I'm ready to go to the ATM, see if I can get my money off. Hopefully, everything good.
Paris Respis is at an ATM in Baltimore, withdrawing her temporary cash assistance before someone else can.
All right, I'm at the second ATM. I had to go to a different one.
She doesn't feel safe walking around with a full wallet late at night, but she's taking a chance because she knows what can happen if she waits until morning.
I woke up about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. They said that my check was gone. I called back and they said that all of it was taken out at ATM 725 East Eden Street.
Last month, thieves took $500 from Paris's account at the same ATM where a handful of others had their money stolen. And when these victims report this fraud to the Maryland Department of Human Services, they're told they won't be reimbursed.
About 1:36 in the morning, an ATM withdrawal of $1,000 was taken off my card from my TCA.
Christian Herbert uses that cash to pay her rent and care for her 3 kids and younger sister.
I don't have no.
Now look, she got blonde hair. What did the law talk about having blonde hair? It's a curse. It's a curse to have blonde hair. Leviticus 13th chapter. Go read it. She got blonde hair. You see, these women, men too, but this is about these women. They're not seeking Yahweh Shema Shai. So what's going to happen? You are thrown into the group, into the basket of evil figs in Jeremiah 24. Go read that. The Lord said there's a basket of good figs and there's a basket of evil figs. You fall into the lot of a 2/3. You got blonde hair. That's a curse to the so-called white people that have blonde hair. Okay? We try to tell you women out there, man. You wouldn't want to follow ways of these heathens, man. You're going to have to pay for it. Let's listen.
No understanding on why they're not reimbursing a program that is meant for children to not go hungry.
We've learned from DHS this kind of fraud has more than tripled compared to last year. Reported losses exceed 286,000 for the first half of 2022, compared to 92,000 for all of 2021. In April, the department issued a fraud alert advising customers to change their PINs.
I have changed my card. I have changed my PIN. They have not given us anything to let us know that our funds will be safe and secure.
The department believes thieves are cloning and replicating cards, but it's unclear how they're obtaining PIN numbers to withdraw cash at ATMs.
How are they able to get our personal information and duplicate cards? And I had my card in my possession. Like, how were they able to even do that? Have my social, change my PIN. How were they able to do that?
And Conduent, the vendor awarded a $30 million contract by the state to issue these benefits, hasn't yet provided customers with enhanced security features. Do you feel like you're being treated differently because these are federal assistance programs versus, a regular debit or checking account?
Yes, I feel like we're being treated way differently. It should be the same setup as if you had a regular bank card, and it shouldn't be no difference. The fact that we have to wait and wait and wait is not right.
They don't trust that their money is protected, so Paris and Christian's husband plan to be in line in the middle of the night, ready to withdraw as soon as the cash hits their account.
I don't want to be a victim because somebody else is stealing money from me.
Every third of the month, 12 o'clock, he will be down there. I'm not going because it's Baltimore City, but he will be. He will be at that.
You see that? She said, I'm not going because it's Baltimore City. But women want to be masculine. I don't need no man. But these two got men. You see? You women talk all that trash. I ain't going because it's Baltimore City. But he'll be down there. So forget him if he happen to lose his life trying to get your money. You women are a trip, man. Here's it too. This, like the lesson I did a little week ago. This is the mindset of a 2/3 woman, man.
ATM, 12 o'clock. Until they come up with something. I don't know what else to do.
Conduit and DHS Secretary Lourdes Padilla declined our interview requests. A spokesman for Governor Hogan said they're familiar with our reporting on this matter, and they continue to discuss it with DHS and the federal administration. For WMAR 2 News, I'm Mallory Safaste.
You see? You see? This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 1. It reads, For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemawashah of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. This is Isaiah 32 and 9. It reads, Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Vintage is your work, however you get your money. If it's through government or you making a nice piece of change because you go and work every day. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, which is your workplace, however you get the money, wherever you get it from. The gathering shall not come. Your money is going to be cut off. Your comfort is going to be cut off. The Lord said he do take away from Jerusalem, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, the state and the staff. Staff is what you lean on, represents support. Okay? The state and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. This is the Lord showing us. These are examples of Yahweh Shemawashah taking away your comfort food, taking away your so-called stability in the world, in your government. It reads, Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. All those good things that you had, the Lord has taken them away. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. All these clips is these women lamenting for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Because Yahweh Shemawashah is taking it away. And if you don't have a man of the Lord, you're going to be destroyed, man. Okay? You're going to be destroyed. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6. It reads, This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 10, it reads, For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. They're despising Yahweh Shema Shah and the laws. The same must know it after death by pain. When the Lord started to put these people to death, and like it show you when you watch the movie Minister Society, this guy Cain, at the end of the movie, I did a lesson a little while ago, and he said, my grandfather asked me, do I care whether I live or die? So when your life get to flashing before your eyes, you're going to realize that there had been prophets among you the whole time and you didn't listen to them. Okay? Let's read that. Ezekiel 33 and 33. It reads, And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, what? Destruction, death, famine, pestilence. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. But it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Because the Lord said in the 2nd Ezra 9 and 10, it say, For such as in their life, matter of fact, this is 2nd Ezra 9 and 9, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. They trust in the government. But guess where the benefits coming from? It's coming from Yahweh Shema Shah. And they have loathed my law while they had liberty. The Lord giving us liberty to seek this truth. And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. And it's going to be too late. But the Lord's going to have your life to flash before your eyes, just like in the movie Men's Society, when Cain, he said, my father asked me, do I care whether I live or die? Yeah, I do. It's going to be too late then, man. It's going to be too late. This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 10. It reads, Then she that is my enemy shall see it. Why is the Lord saying these women is going to be his enemies? Because it tell you in Luke 19 and 27, it reads, But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. The Lord said, they don't want to seek me early, while the evil days come not. Then you will be the enemy of the Lord. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Isaiah 55 and 6. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1 to tell you, Seek not thy creator in the days of thy youth while the evil days come not. If you don't want to seek the Lord, you are an enemy to Yahweh Shema Shah. Luke 19 and 27. But those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So in Micah 7:10, the Lord is talking to these 2/3 women. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which say unto me, Where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You don't want to seek your help about your mama Shah? While you got time? The Lord gonna destroy you. Your benefits is coming from the Lord. But guess what? Just get this. In Proverbs chapter 26 and 10, it reads, The great God that formed all things both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. So you think you're getting ahead because you're getting good benefits from the government, which is mind control, control minds, because our people trust in oppression. You're going to be destroyed, man. The Lord is deceive you. Because it tell you in Job 12:16, the deceive and the deceive are his. So let me get a couple more precepts here. We're going to close. This is Isaiah 30:1. It reads, Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Your government is failing you, huh? Of course it is. Because the Lord say, you trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. See, they woke up, thought they finna get their bag, but at an instant, the Lord took it away. That's how the Lord get down. So, I just want to make some points on this. Lord was edifying. Matter of fact, let me get this. In Psalms 68:19, it reads this. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation. Now King David said in Psalm 69:22, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Our real welfare benefits is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This truth. Here's another one in Psalms 103:2. It reads, and this is what people do. They forget that omnipotent, omnipotent, all power, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, is giving you a benefit, giving you your benefits. Whether it's on the left hand or the right hand side, it's all coming from the Lord. This is Psalms 103:2. Bless the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. This from the Lord. This ain't from Esau, Edom. But what the Lord say? In Jeremiah chapter 2. This is what the Lord say. Jeremiah 2 and verse 32, it reads, can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. See how people forgot who is in control of everything. Jeremiah 2:13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and healed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Right? Verse 11 say, have a nation changed their gods, which are no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doeth not profit. Okay? Is Israel a servant? Verse 14, Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Why is they spoiled? 2 Ezra 9:10. For such, 2 Ezra 9:10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And the Lord said in Proverbs 26:10, the benefits is from him. This Proverbs 26:10, the great God that formed all things, both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. So you see these pastors with these big churches and they living good. The Lord did that, man. And it's to their demise. It's to their destruction. So, tremble ye women that are at ease. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless daughters. Lord was edifying. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rikah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready concepted or not. And sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the outward who are listening and learning. If your sisters are listening, the Lord is edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom, Wa, Abba, the Wa for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema shall continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up.